Hey Cortana, Xbox on. You question me, woman. Gotta get my music going. Oh, frisked, flourished. Oh man. Are people getting notifications? So yeah, I'm going. This is gonna be a quick video. I had some sweet tea, so I'm just kind of up. I'm just up. I don't even think people get that. Yeah, I got this notification honestly. This thing has been messing up so bad. You'll be all right, man. You'll be all right. I gotta get rid of people's wrenches. It's nothing but a sea of wrenches. Wrench. There is the Ballad of G-Man. There we go. Somebody put the watch link. Oh God. It's so oh fuck. Oh. Like my purple dildo or my pink glowy dildo. Did y'all get notifications or is it still fucking up? Thank you, Mrs. D. Just for that, you get no D. You get a notification? Okay. Thank you. It's added. Okay. Yeah. So, I hope folks got some good timestamps or some good which comes from that. Keep me up. Well, close the door then. I'm not being too loud. Just close the door. You can get them close it. It's time for bed. I'm not sleepy yet though. I got stuff on my mind. Someone made a G-Man ballad. Sounds like an old country rock song. I'm digging it. Timestamp. Yeah, well, you have to wait till it goes off because you can't scrub live videos anymore. I don't know why. Downvoted already? Oh. I haven't even said anything bad about G-Man yet. He already thumbs down. Actually, you know what? No. It's probably not G-Man. It's probably his boyfriend, True. Because I was on the phone with somebody. So I missed the vast majority of that circle jerk that True hosted today. Because evidently I hurt his feelings again. I had to resist the urge to hurt True's feelings because it's too easy. But if you notice, like I gave them like some fodder to mess with me about. Because how often do I actually talk about like my life, other than school and stuff. How often do I talk about it? But hopefully, G-Man and True will pick up on it. Uh, it'll probably take a while. True is still trying to figure out about that job that I mentioned that I got paid minimum wage. He can't remember the time frame, but he thinks it's the last job that I had, even though I said that the last job that I had was Lowe's. So again, the answer is obvious. I had two jobs, but he's kind of slow. So I I'm not sure. In all his genius, he didn't figure that out already because he knew the time frame. He's like, well, he was going to school, but he did work at Lowe's. But he said it can't be a last job. No, I had two fucking jobs and I went to school. You dumbass. But he's desperate. Like that's what tells me he's really desperate to find something to validate his miserable existence. That's why I do honestly feel sorry for these guys because who gives a shit? Like there's one person on all Google Plus that makes the most, and that person doesn't say shit to anybody about nothing. In all honesty, like I think the person who the highest earner, but it's not something that gets dick away. But I did notice something. Shit, and I'm not sure how many people caught on to this. Oh, there we go. Legos and shit. But shut up, woman. Uh, but do you notice that, like, as things start to escalate, people forget like who threw the first rock or who threw the first stone. So, oh, but really great game. Yeah, Mrs. D doesn't know how to do Google Plus, and she doesn't want to listen to me. So I don't think she's gonna join. So, I was gonna say, so so I wanted to see because I always like relish these moments where I get to just talk to G-Man where he's not so uptight because it was like I added a lot of levity to the conversation because I could have been a complete dick to him. It's like, where's your wife, bitch? But I didn't feel the need to do that because I actually did get a bit of a rebuke today, even though I'm not a Christian. I don't have this weird thing like certain people where, well, you have to be an atheist and you have to be a YouTuber for at least 6 years to say something. No, it typically is people, who typically are people who been around for a little while, typically older folks that I'll take correction from. But this person he's Christian that I talked to mostly on the phone, but he's very fair, and I have to acknowledge that he is very fair. He's very careful. So I accept his critiques, and I have to acknowledge that things. I think things have been taken a bit too far. You know, good job. So yeah, madam, you can go to sleep. I see you still got the light on back there, and you doing whatever. So you're not trying to go to sleep. So don't blame me when you up. Um, but you know, so I find it interesting. Okay. Now I'm getting sleepy. $2. Here's $2 since you need a job. Thank you, dear. So now you got everybody else saying that. Um, but shit, yeah. If I keep getting these car repairs, yeah, I ain't gonna need a damn job. But I was gonna say, yeah. So a part of me was curious about how long these guys could last. Like just throwing personal bars back and forth and just making videos and all this shit. So I don't know. Like part of me is genuinely curious because even the guy who called in, I don't know who that was, by the way. I have no fucking idea. but I was listening to that part. The guy who called, the guy who's on the phone right before me, I was listening to him, and he was like, "Man, you know, if Dragnet was saying this stuff about me, I'd be upset too." And you see G-Man pause, and it's just like somebody needs to get that moment because, like, that let G-Man know that other people actually, understand what he is going through because, like, he's admitted, well, I'm not gonna let what Dragon I say get to me anymore. Like he'll say that, and then he'll say, "Oh, that doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me." But he'll go back and forth, right? He'll go back and forth, claiming that nothing that I say actually affects him. Um, but then, but it doesn't affect him anymore. So which is it? I don't know. So, uh, and I thought about when G-Man was writing shit down. I was like, because the way he uses language is a bit different than the way I use language. I don't tell people that I get mad because to me, mad is synonymous with anger. And so if I'm a bit upset, I don't equate that with anger or being mad. Because when I get mad, I actually get scary. And so that's when another side of me comes out. And so to me, I've never actually displayed that publicly. So uh, I should have clarified that, but I mean, that's fine. I'll take that L. But that was me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why G Man. I mean, I think G Man's taking it in stride now because that's his only because he knows that, like, he's, oh, I want you to make more videos. Like, G Man likes to think that he uses reverse psychology on people. So, oh, since he said it, I'm not going to do it. G Man G Man's reverse psychology doesn't work on me. And the funny thing is that I remember G Man because I was critiquing him going, like, the way that he was going after someone else, and I forgot who this person was. And he said, Dragnet, you just don't understand, Dragnet. It's called psychology. And I'm like, I used to be a psychology major for quite some time, but whatever, right? Uh, and he's like, I'm using reverse psychology. You don't understand? I'm like, right. I don't understand. Okay, all right, man. So I know that he likes to think that he employs that on people, and it doesn't work if the people are cognizant of it. It doesn't. It's not effective. But I was asked to not make my video, the cross the line video. I was asked to not make it tomorrow. G-Man's pissed off drunk dad. God, who made that sock? You were wrong as hell. But I was asked to hold off. So I should have pulled out. Oh God. I just saw what he said. You're wrong as hell. Um, but somebody should make a sock. Dragnot's long lost dad. No, or Dragnot's. Shit, I'm trying to think of a way that people could fit it because I've told people the story. Like, I'm surprised these guys haven't capitalized on the stories about my biological father. I could have sworn I told people my biological father was a hoe. Like, I probably have 10 siblings. Like, I really can't even talk about G-Man's fucking family. But my siblings are actually really successful, amazing, except for I think Junior. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with him, but yeah, yeah, my dad's definitely likes to sow his seeds. He sowed his wild oats a lot of places, a lot of states. So I'm surprised they capitalized on that. But what was I gonna say? I'm curious because I know that True has a breaking point. I know that he goes, look, this is too toxic. Well, he'll go, uh, all they don't talk about science, and then he'll, do all that stupid shit, and then he'll go hide under his bed for like 4 months. He takes a break, and it's smart. Like, I don't think that, I don't disagree with him when he does that. But even he knows, like, shit gets too toxic. I want to do what I like doing. But I don't think G-Man's ever gotten to that point. So I think now we're starting to kind of see chinks in the armor, and this is his way of just, like, dealing with it. So from a psychological standpoint, uh, I find it fascinating because I not only do I learn about him, but I learn a lot about myself because I have to acknowledge that a part of me just genuinely enjoys being mean. That's not something that I'm necessarily proud of, but that's something I can admit to myself that like causing that type of torment pain brings me joy. So I have to acknowledge that. Yet to some degree, I am a sadist. Um, I'm not sure if that's a direct result from being in the military or something that's innate. I have no idea. I don't know. Um, right now, I mean, it's something to heat up. Yeah, Cliff Jumper. I think so too. I actually agree. I think that he doesn't want to take the brunt of the damage from his friend. I mean, and that's what a good friend would do. You know, like yeah. I hope people enjoy that phone call because I tried to make it funny. Like I wasn't trying to score points. I wasn't trying to like fuck with him too much. But I wanted him. I wanted him to laugh. Like I did. I was trying to get some laughs out of him. I wasn't trying to be too serious, and I think people could kind of tell that. But you know, another present dragoons. But but yeah, like I said, the more that this presses forward, and this is part of this is the uh, he had my volume way down. Oh, okay. Yeah, I learned a lot about myself and a lot about G-Man, and maybe a little bit more about myself. But the rebuking came from someone who doesn't particularly care for G-Man, but thinks that it does take away when I hyper focus on my little nicknames for him. I think what was it, Barrelcles Staccatus, like shit like that. Like, cause like it's funny, like it is funny, but uh, like what becomes of it? What really happens after the fact? Where do you go? But just find a more insulting name, or do you find more ways to get under his skin? But yeah, yeah, it really wasn't much. It was just trading bars back and forth, and I was just having I was just having a good old time. So I take it tomorrow off. No, there's another video that I'll probably find, maybe a scholar fiction video. Actually, no, I might just do a viewer's choice. I might do a viewer's choice. Actually, you know what? Oh, I might just do a gaming video. I might just take a break because I need to get timestamps still from this person, who is a different person. The person supposed to become. So the thing I'm doing Tuesday, the expose, that actually takes some time, and the other person's there kind of for backstory, for clarification. But it's a lot. It's heavy. It's a lot. That's why I'm taking my time, and the other person asked me to wait until Tuesday for it, so they could have more time to get timestamps. So, but if Mrs. Drag ever wanted to get her ass on camera, we could actually just we could tell people, about when we would do PC gaming together, what type of games we played in the past, and her ADD with gaming and all that kind of stuff. So, well, dear, you can close the door, you can turn off the light, and you can start going to sleep. I don't have to be there. So, I am about to go to bed though, but I haven't made up my mind yet. I'll probably do a G-Man exposed, but I'm not going to do it on the Black Hebrew Israelite video. I'll find another video. Hey, that's something up on Steam. Well, Mrs. D does not game like everyone else. She has 5 or 6 games she'll switch in between. She really doesn't play one game for too long, and so she needs multiple games. So, like, I'll play WoW for like a year straight, and I'll stop. Or I'll play. Or if I'm doing consoles, I have one RPG and like one shooter, something like that. So I don't know. That's kind of just how I am. I miss Wild. Actually, I had one of the Wild Crack Shakes the other day. Why is it blurry like that? What's with this blurriness? It's weird. Yeah, I got the Wild Crack Shakes the other day. I was like, where's my goblin? Where's my goblin shaman? You know, I get those. I would make a video talking about when I played an old game that not too many people actually played, but people heard about. City of Villains and City of Heroes. I spent so much time with that game. It's technically one game. It's just two parts, or two sides, I guess you could say. Yeah, that computer you got in there, dear. I don't know that. No, that thing you got back there. So I got. I don't want to. I have time now that I'm not. You know, I'm not in school right now, technically, but I don't want to get started on WoW and then be into it, full swing, and then go into the summer semester, and no, I don't want to. I won't do that. Don't want to do that. So I'll probably just keep playing PS4 and I'll stream that. You know, if you had a job, I could buy a better PC. Well, it's too fucking bad. Over LAN party. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I miss old school LAN parties. Like part of what G Man said was right. Part of the reason I don't play while exactly family. Yeah, exactly. You want to ask them, G Man, you gotta be specific, consistent, short. I wasn't really trying to get him like I normally get him. Like one thing, I'm tired, but I was just having fun, honestly. I was trying to get. He cut me off, and I'm upset by this. And I think he started to catch on. When I mentioned virtue ethics, in my mind I was like, oh shit, I'm mixing up the labels again. But I said, you know what? Let me just have some fun. And he said value, and I'm like, wait, is he's trying to remember virtue, but he can't remember the name of it. And so, because G-Man doesn't really listen to you, he just picks out certain words, and so he picked out value, and so I'm like, let me play with this a little bit. You know what? Let me see if I can get him to say Bacta from Bacta tanks, like from Star Wars. And so I was like BACT. He started cutting me off again. Like fuck! I almost got him to say Bacta tank. God damn it! It's if you've ever played any of the Knights of the Old Republic, you know what Bacta is. It's not. It's just a medical fluid. That's all it is. So, is it deontology? See, I keep getting them mixed up. I'll forever get these labels mixed up. Yeah, I miss Halo LAN parties. You know what? My mother can tell you. In high school, every Friday I used to look for Dion duty. Oh, okay, that's what that means. Oh, thank you. My mother can tell you I look for it every Friday of going over my buddy Matt Maselli's house, and we would hook up our PlayStations, or even our Xbox, not Xbox to play Halo. Well, we play it. We we play it in the computer lab because I was a computer. My concentration in high school was computer science, and then it was switched to computer science, military science later, but mostly computer science. So it's not deontology. Duty-based ethics are different than virtue-based. See, I don't know. Like I said, I confuse the labels all the time. What I'm going to start doing is just telling people what my starting point is and then build a framework instead of using the labels. So I heard one way of Paul was saying something about pragmatic atheism. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what pragmatic atheism is. I've never heard of that. I have no fucking idea what he's talking about. I'm not sure how you can be a pragmatic atheism. I don't. I guess I'd see it defined, but I do miss that. Like I miss, like of course it was a sausage party, nothing but a bunch of nerds. But later I would definitely go to. I would do the football team and wrestling and all that kind of stuff. Actually, I enjoy wrestling. I enjoy. I wasn't really big into basketball, but football, meh. Wrestling, yeah. So, how you doing? G-Man was giving me advice on how not to lose you, and I was like, hey, you gonna tell me from personal experience? All right, now. So I'm being tempted to go to the back. I'm gonna take G-Man's advice. He walked right into that one twice. He walked into it twice. So, in honor of G-Man's noble sacrifice, I'm gonna turn this shit off and head out. Y'all know what I was thinking about? You know what I was thinking about? Just to kind of, just to kind of make it fun, because I've offered it to G-Man and Spoken and True Empiricism before, and they keep talking of, they like the idea every time I bring it up, but I was like, okay, let's do it this weekend, and I don't hear anything from them. I was thinking, like, how about this? I talk so much shit about these guys, so much shit, and I know they love the chance just to like jump on me, just dog the shit out of me. What if we did a charity where True Empiricism and Spoken and Veckel and G-Man, they all roast me live? What about that? We do a charity event and they just roast the dog shit out of me. I think people would probably enjoy that. And then, just of course it's for charity, it's like Vince. And I'd agree to it. I can't say anything. My only concern is that I'm not sure how funny it would actually be. So I guess a part of it could be, having people, donate and then offer jokes. Like, your donation is you feeding them certain jokes. So the ones who, because you could throw Antonio up there too. Antonio's a nice, fair guy at times when he's not doing live chat mod. But I don't know how funny Antonio could be. I think G-Man could probably pop in some jokes here and there, but it'd be just like G-Man mostly carrying them. And I don't know if True could come up with, you're going to community college. Okay, you're about a year and a half too late, bro. No, not now. Try again. You suck at chemistry. Well, thank you, True. I definitely suck at making Kool-Aid. I don't know what type of, I don't know if he's played the dozens. I don't know if he could actually do that. You could throw, Mrs. D in there too, and she could crack some jokes, and she knows me the best. So I don't know. I think Spoken would have a lot of jokes. I don't think that I think Spoken could hold his own. He could probably just be Spoken, honestly. So I make you cry. Okay. Well, I'm about to come back there and make you cry in a minute. So we keep talking. I don't know. I know True's obsessed with watching my videos, so I'm curious to see if we get something like that going. So we'll see if it's Spoken or True or G-Man. If y'all like the idea, then holla at me. Let me know. So this isn't virtue based. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I probably need to sit down and just write out the way I view my ethics. And let me actually before I go. That's where I'm going to Red Lobster with G-Man. You go there. I hope you do go to Red Lobster with G-Man. So here's basically how I build my ethical framework from the center. Uh, I can only do certain tasks by myself, right? There are many tasks that I need another human being to do. Ergo, I should not act against said individuals in order for them to help me complete certain tasks. So from there, I probably should not kill that person. I probably should not maim that person. And so, just as a core foundation from that, I guess that those few premises, I can branch. Okay. Okay. So that's kind of, yeah. I guess it kind of works off of a social contract. Um, I I don't know how else to describe my. Yeah, it is utility, like it's absolutely utility based. Like it's not that I don't care for other people's like emotional needs and wants, and I can't, because I can definitely empathize with people, but I just, that's how I rationalize it in my head, is that um I can, do you want me to flip the camera around? That's what I thought. So that's how I approach it. I'm going to kick you. That's why your underwear is too small. But I'm trying to think of a better way to approach it. But that's honestly how I approach ethics. Because if it's like, well, I'm too lazy to, well, if I say, well, I'm too lazy to go kill the next person, well, I don't have, why would I want to kill the next person? Well, if you kill everybody, then you're impeding yourself, because there are certain things that, only a single human being can accomplish. So I guess I probably started at one of the worst extremes. I don't know. I had sweet tea earlier, so I'm still up. That's why I'm about to end. It's not dedication. It's a bit of insomnia. That's about it. So I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. I don't know. I don't claim to have even a cursory understanding of philosophy, but I can offer a ham-fisted, no pun intended, pickle, a ham-fisted explanation of what I think my morals are, because I don't want to be one of those people who goes, "Oh yeah, that sounds cool. Oh yeah, that sounds cool. Okay, yeah, that sounds cool." You hit all the branches of normative ethics. Congratulations, So I will kick you. Some good cookies. You're welcome. You're welcome, by the way, for the fucking cookies. They twist your ass in that bed. So, yeah, I don't know. It's something I gotta think about some more. But these grand philosophical questions can wait. I'm gonna go lay down with Mrs. Dragon. Watch her munch on cookies from Subway. And she just now waited to eat, because eating cookies in the bed is definitely what we do. That's definitely a thing. That's not a we thing. It's a her thing. I don't eat in bed. Food wars. So I don't know. I don't. I know I has the morals, and I know I has the duty. What's that duty? To please that duty. There's fuck. Where'd you put that orange pack of face wiper thing? Oh god, you stuffed it in here? You put it back up here. When you're done with it, instead of hiding it. What's wrong with the anime? I want to go to sleep real fast. Turn on True's video. I want to go to sleep real fucking fast tonight. As soon as I hit the fucking pillow. Okay. I went to CVS and I bought these wipes. Help exfoliate your skin. So yes, I definitely exfoliate. Guys, the women know. They know the secrets to good skincare. Exfoliate motherfucking 8. Exfoliate. Do it. Reduce your issue with acne. Go to sleep with all that oil built up on your skin. Makes it difficult for you. Don't do that. Don't do that. And don't just use like a harsh alcohol or witch hazel. No harsh like astringents, because that ends up drying out your skin. So yeah, none of this, none of that. So beauty tips. Actually, True should do that. True should have like a beauty tips, like a salon video or something. Go and go get his hair did. I'd watch it. I'm not even gonna lie, I'd watch it. I'd watch it. So, you wanna see Mrs. Drag? Say hi. I'm just kidding. Alright, so I am going to head to bed finally. I will catch y'all later. I don't know what video I'm gonna do tomorrow, but I'll do one. Good night. Twelve.